In the dawn of existence, when the world was new and the gods reigned from their celestial thrones on Mount Olympus, a titan named Prometheus looked upon the earth and felt a profound sense of compassion. With skillful hands and a heart full of love for what was to come, he gathered clay from the riverbeds. He then meticulously sculpted the first humans, breathing life into them and gazing upon his creation not as a master, but as a loving father. He saw their fragility, their potential, and he vowed to be their champion. Prometheus's devotion to his creation soon set him on a collision course with the mighty Zeus, king of the gods. At a great feast held at Mecone, a dispute arose over what portion of a sacrificial animal should be offered to the gods and what should be left for mortals. Seizing the opportunity to aid humanity, Prometheus prepared two offerings. One was a glistening pile of fat, concealing the undesirable bones and entrails. The other, hidden beneath a repulsive stomach lining, contained all the succulent meat. When Zeus, blinded by his own pride, chose the more appealing-looking pile, his discovery of the trick turned his divine face into a mask of thunderous rage. He swore that humanity would pay for this slight. In his fury, Zeus withheld the gift of fire from mortals, leaving them to shiver in the cold and darkness. But Prometheus would not see his beloved humans suffer. He embarked on a perilous journey, ascending to the very heights of Olympus. There, he daringly stole a glowing ember from the fiery chariot of the sun god, Helios. Concealing the sacred flame in a hollow fennel stalk, he descended to the earth and presented the transformative gift to the shivering, awestruck humans. For the first time, they had warmth, light, and a means to forge their own destiny, all thanks to their defiant benefactor. The punishment for such a transgression was swift and terrible. Zeus, his authority challenged, ordered Prometheus to be seized and taken to the desolate, windswept peaks of the Caucasus Mountains. There, he was bound in unbreakable chains to a great rock, left to endure the scorching sun and freezing nights. Each day, an enormous eagle, a monstrous creature of Zeus, would descend from the sky, its vast shadow falling over the Titan. It would tear at his liver with its sharp beak, only for the immortal organ to regenerate overnight, ensuring an eternity of unending, agonizing torment. Yet, even in his suffering, Prometheus remained defiant. While Prometheus endured his torment, Zeus enacted a more subtle, insidious revenge upon humanity. He commanded the gods to create Pandora, the first woman, endowing her with unparalleled beauty and a deceitful heart. As a wedding gift, they presented her with a sealed jar, warning her never to open it. Sent to Earth, Pandora was overcome by an insatiable curiosity. She lifted the lid, and from within the jar swarmed a host of shadowy evils: plague, sorrow, poverty, and all the miseries that would forever plague mankind. As the darkness poured out, she slammed the lid shut, trapping only one thing inside: a faint, glimmering light known as hope. For countless ages, Prometheus remained chained to the mountain, his cries echoing in the desolate wilderness. But his suffering was not fated to last forever. One day, the great hero Heracles, son of Zeus, passed through the Caucasus on his legendary labors. Seeing the noble Titan's plight and the monstrous eagle descending for its daily ritual, Heracles was moved by a sense of justice. He drew his mighty bow, took aim, and with a single, perfectly shot arrow, he felled the great bird. He then climbed the rock and shattered Prometheus's chains, finally liberating the great champion of humanity from his long and brutal punishment.